Meet James. James isn't some genius from a movie. He isn't building world-changing robots in a secret basement. He's just curious. He is the kind of person who stops and asks the questions most of us just scroll past. One night, alone in a quiet lab, James is staring at a screen glowing in the dark, and he asks himself a simple question. Can a machine think? Before we go any further, let me ask you something. Right now, as you're watching this video, how many decisions around you are already being shaped by artificial intelligence? The next song you hear, your route to work, the very content appearing on your screen. James doesn't realize it yet, but the answer to his question is already everywhere. So, let's rewind. Long before AI could speak, long before it could learn, machines just followed rules. James scrolls through ancient lines of code. If this happens, do that. Simple. No understanding. No curiosity. Early AI was incredibly fast, but it was also empty. Imagine trying to teach a child only by giving them instructions, never letting them have an experience. That was the first chapter of artificial intelligence. James watches simulations fail. Again and again and again. The progress is slow, frustrating, until someone somewhere asks a different, better question. What if machines didn't just follow rules, but learned from their mistakes? This was the birth of machine learning. Now, James feeds massive amounts of data into the system. The machine makes a guess. It fails. It adjusts its own parameters. And slowly, little by little, it improves. Pause for a moment and think about that. Learning from failure, adapting over time, getting better with experience. Does that sound familiar? It's exactly how we learn. As computers became more powerful, AI changed again. This time, inspired by the human brain. Digital neural networks began to form. Connections strengthened. Others faded away. James watches as complex patterns appear on the screen. Faces are recognized in a crowd. Voices are understood from a recording. Entire languages are translated in an instant. For the first time, AI feels less like a tool you're using, and more like something that's watching you back. Let me ask you this. Have you ever talked to an AI and felt, just for a second, like it almost understood you? That uncanny feeling. That's deep learning. AI wasn't just learning raw data anymore. It was learning context. It was learning meaning. Soon, AI left the lab and stepped into our world. James starts seeing it everywhere. It's helping doctors detect diseases earlier than ever before. It's helping cars drive themselves. It's helping artists create unimaginable works. It's helping students learn in new and personalized ways. But alongside all this incredible progress, something else appeared. Fear. Headlines flash across screens. Dire warnings. Apocalyptic predictions. AI will replace our jobs. AI will take control. AI will surpass humanity. James pauses. He takes a breath because he understands something that many people forget. AI doesn't want anything. It has no ambition, no fear, no desire. It's a reflection. Artificial intelligence reflects the humans who built it, our goals, our data, our biases. Which brings us to the real question. It's not, will AI replace us? The real question is, how will we choose to evolve with it? Right now, in that lab, James is teaching AI how to see the world through the data he chooses, through the language he uses, through the problems he asks it to solve, and in our own ways. So are we. Every search, every post, every interaction is a lesson. So let me ask you one final question. If intelligence is shaped by experience, and AI is constantly learning from us, what kind of intelligence are we creating? James looks at the screen one last time. The system continues to learn, to adapt, to evolve. The story of artificial intelligence isn't really about machines at all. It's a story about humanity. And the next chapter of this story is being written right now by James, by me, and by you. Thanks for watching. If this made you think, consider subscribing for more stories about the future we're building together.